Hello and welcome to a season
Which one?
67 A Division League match. Yes?
AKA German class.
No. This match is between Tracer and Fircoal, and I am joined in commentary once again
By me,
by
myself,
you,
and I.
by three copies of Schlumpf.
At least three. Yes, so we are back doing commentary in the new season
Mm-hmm.
for matches that fall on Saturday evenings my time.
Right. That is generally when
Which
it happens.
Yeah. So once again, we're commenting on an A League match. Tracer playing against other people in A. It's usually Tracer.
Tracer does tend to schedule it in this time slot, yeah.
Yeah. And so here Tracer is playing Fircoal. Both of these players have been in A for in A League for over a year now. Tracer a little longer than Fircoal. Fircoal hasn't been in A this
Yeah, in
long, but
B.
at least for the past couple of seasons.
So, you got any thoughts on this kingdom? You want to
Oh, yeah, we
get
have a
in before
kingdom.
we get too
We're
far into
playing. Oh,
this?
yeah. Yes, yes, yes. I'm always like in the first game, I'm always like, I have to tell you about these players, and then I don't. Okay. Anywho, yeah, we have Academy for actions,
Yes.
and we have counterfeit. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Counterfeit and charm. I mean, I do want like smithies and old witches, and then there's counterfeit and fair and charm for plus buy, so I guess you don't really need fair. I don't know.
Yeah.
I want these and snake witches and old witches and smithies. Although snake witch, I don't.
The thing with Snake Witch is if you can return it, you can rebuy it, and then you can get a villager. Like, I actually
Mm.
think like the plus action situation is going to be rough here because there's like well, it might not be rough because they might not play with that many of the terminals, but like to try to play with a bunch of the terminals will be rough because you can only get like pixies and snake witches are cheap. They have the potential to run quickly.
Mhm.
Um and they only provide like one action, that you're going to burn through those pretty quickly if you're trying to draw cards. But Snake Witch, at least if you can return it and rebuy it, that does help like a little bit, like because you can. Part of the problem is if the piles get low, even if you could buy them, like you might not want to because you might be like leaving your opponent with like a pile out or something. So yeah, I think it's all going to be a bit tricky. Snake Witch, I think you can return. Yeah, you can return it even if there are no curses to give out. So I don't know that we'll see that happen, but
Mhm.
it's like a theoretically sustainable oh my god, I can't words. Theoretically sustainable source of villagers. I don't know that I
Yeah.
expect it to work out in practice, but oh, that's a really nice Moon's Gift. Tracer is a big Moon's Gift hater, understandably, because Moon's Gift sucks, but that was actually really uh wait. Oh, maybe it didn't even matter that much. Oh, no, okay, the old witch was in the discard. Yeah, yeah. So that was very nice.
Hmm. Yeah. So Tracer believes in Old Witch, and I haven't followed this closely. I don't know if Fircoal just missed five, but
Yeah. So, well, Tracer had a
Fircoal hasn't
5-2.
been able to pick up an Old Witch yet.
Tracer had a 5-2. Furcole had to open
Oh, I
double
see.
silver. Well, I
Mhm.
mean, could have opened like silver pixie or something, but then
Mhm.
Furcole got. Oh no, sorry. Furcole opened Smithy silver. I just couldn't read. So that's why there was the smithy to begin with. And then first 5 was Academy for Fircoal. Oh no, wait, Counterfeit, and then Academy.
That makes
Wait, when did
sense.
Fircoal get the Counterfeit? Turn 3. Okay, there it is. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely nicer to just have the 5-2 and be able to go
Yeah. That.
like
Mhm.
just like taking an old witch instead of a smithy is like obviously just better.
Yeah. I guess that sums up Dominion
Oh,
pretty well.
wisps. That's 2 villagers. The value.
Hmm.
Yeah, this is also the kind of board where like, you would potentially use Forest Gift on Pixie to just rebuy the Pixie, just because again it gets you villagers.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean this looks nice now for a call. I don't know. How do you feel about second counterfeit? Do you think that's too much?
No, no. I mean, for one thing, Treasure Trove is on this board, so like in theory, you could get a lot of use out of it. What I'm wondering is where did Firkle get those golds from? Did Firkle get like
Pixie.
get a double gold?
Well, they definitely had the pixie, like the what Sky's gift.
Sky's Gift, yeah. But was it like a
I don't know if
double
they.
Sky's Gift? Like, because they have 2 golds.
Yeah, they discarded twice. Yep.
Oh, right. It
On.
was just this past turn. Okay, okay.
Yep. Yep.
Just playing quickly. Yeah, that's actually pretty nice. Yeah, I would say
Hmm.
playing with multiple counterfeits in a treasure trove looks pretty reasonable to me. There's also treasurer to consider. Nobody's gotten one yet, but like you can potentially counterfeit golds and then pull them back out if your opponent doesn't have a treasure. If they do have a treasure, then it's more awkward because like you're putting the golds in the trash for your opponent.
Yeah. So Tracer is opting to save villagers, possibly, but no, opting against it. Okay. Ooh.
You
No
really
reverse
wanted the
gift,
River's
though.
Gift, didn't you?
Yeah. Hey, you just discarded this. Are you sure?
Let's give you another opportunity.
Hmm. Yeah, I guess I would just feel compelled to always buy one of those 2 cost cards to have villagers.
Yeah. There's the treasure trove, though.
There it is.
Yeah, I mentioned
And
treasurer, but of course, again, the terminal space is definitely an issue. So,
yeah, yeah. And this like Pixie and Curse are close to
hmm
I
yeah,
mean
there's
there's
not
no other pile
right,
right now, but
right.
that's one thing when you play with Divine Wind and you're like, you're almost done basically, and then Divine Wind activates and you're like, just kidding.
Yeah,
Not that this happens often, but
we all await the day of the fabled like 20 something, like, well, it'd be at least 27, but could be more pile where you like pile everything and you activate divine wind and the new kingdom shows up and then you pile that one too.
is that what we are awaiting?
Oh yeah,
I
definitely.
see.
Oh, that was a
Oh
clutch
dear,
swamp's
with
gift.
yep, just in time. That was very good. Yeah, this feels very swingy.
Yeah.
It's fun. Do you already play the treasure trove here, or do you wait another turn to trash
uh
more?
Is that last card the other counterfeit? I think it is. Right? Because Tracer just got a second one last turn. Right?
Yes.
So yeah, that's unfortunate. At this point, yeah, I think I'm okay with playing the treasure trove because there's no more curses coming in. So
And
you're gonna
you just
trash.
added 2 Will-O-Wisps. Yeah.
Yeah, also true. One, you're potentially gonna add more draw here. I think Tracer's trying to figure out what to counterfeit. Like, you could counterfeit the goat to trash both of the curses now, but I kind of want to keep the goat around to have the option to trash coppers from the treasure trove. Like, just to
Well,
stay on top of my draw.
but if you, I mean, I think I'd lean more into counterfeiting the goat actually because you can just get another counterfeit
That's
if
true. It
you're
depends
that
on whether you're going
concerned.
to get another counterfeit this turn. If you're going to get
True.
another counterfeit this turn, then definitely just counterfeit the goat.
I mean, there's no win here, is there? There's not enough gains.
No.
Okay.
Well, and Fircoal
So are
has a
we?
points lead, too.
Well, presumably a win would be draining estates, but
Oh, but
um, so are you gonna pick up more charms? What's the plan?
uh
Here we go.
yeah. It's I would think so Fircoal only has one counterfeit and one charm. So is
Yes.
not threatening to pile.
Mm-hmm.
Tracer keeping it simple. Province Pixie. I'm guessing this is gonna be a Snake Witch, but it could be. Yeah, okay.
Mm. Uh-oh. Unfortunate.
Yeah. Stopping here is an option.
Yeah, what else is yeah, the wisps.
That's so that Smithy drew Smithy counterfeit Wisp. Drawing the counterfeit. Oh, Firkle does have two counterfeits. Oh, I thought. Oh, wait, did
Oh.
Tracer? Oh, Tracer never had one. Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay, that changes things. So
Oh,
it
I
wasn't
see.
a counterfeit that was bottom decked for Tracer.
Yeah, Treasure only has 1 counterfeit, it seems. Okay.
That definitely makes the treasure trove look less good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so this is tricky.
Yep.
You kind of need to buy those actions to regain your villagers.
Yep. Yeah, it's. This is kind of what I was
Mm.
expecting. That it would just get awkward. You really want to. Um,
Well, okay, so lowering the old witches to 4, which I think is fine,
that should be
but
safe. Yeah.
Tracer has 2 charms, so that's would definitely be easier for him to get there than it would be for Fircoal.
Yeah, but it's still gotta get a province. Like I
Yeah.
don't think there's much risk here
Hmm.
for Firkle that Tracer's going to pile. The risk is that Firkle is just not going to have the actions to like, you know,
Yeah.
play their deck, which I mean there's it's like you got 2 villagers by adding 2 terminals to the deck, so it's like, well, I mean that kind of works, but it also kind of doesn't.
Yeah, no. They have like 3 old witches and 2 or 3 smithies?
E3, I believe.
3, yeah. And now they have 4 witches.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay, second counterfeit for Tracer. Seems a little late to me, but see if that pays off. Man, I really want to be returning that that Snake Witch just so like I can get more without lowering piles.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe
Oh.
that's not, we're not at the point where lowering the Snake Witches is dangerous for Fircoal, but not far off that point. If so.
Yeah. Trying to decide whether or not to play a treasure, I assume.
Yeah. I would like to take the key. The treasurer. Tracer can't even contest it, doesn't have a treasurer.
So you have 3 buys again.
Well, or 4 if you counterfeit the charm, but yeah.
That seems risky.
Well, it's not that risky because if you can play your treasurer again next turn, you can pull it out of the trash.
That's true. But like you're not gonna buy 4 snake witches, so
Yeah, well, just in terms of the number of gains. Like if you double play the charm, you get an extra gain of some form, right? Whatever you want it, however you want to like configure that. But
yeah. Fircoal seems to have problems with the connection.
I mean, counterfeiting the goat just because, like, hey, you don't need it anymore after you trash this curse is certainly a reasonable option. Counterfeiting a gold and planning to pull that out of the trash, also a reasonable option. Again, Tracer, regardless of what Tracer does, next turn, Fircoal can take any treasure they want out of the trash while also having access to the key. So, I mean, they could also take that silver out of the trash right now if they just want money now. But the point
So
is,
you would definitely play the treasurer here.
you don't have to. I'm just saying, like, you can counterfeit whatever you want, knowing that you have the option to take it back next turn, and it even saves you a draw, in a sense. So, like, I would not hesitate to counterfeit gold or charm if that's like gets me to where I want price wise or gains wise, I guess.
I wonder if the holdup here is more on of a technical nature.
It sure seems that way, yeah. Oh, there's another counterfeit in those last 2 cards, isn't there?
Yeah. Yes.
And an old
Yes.
witch?
Yes.
Right. So I definitely don't want to play one of the draw cards.
No.
Although having the second counterfeit for this turn would be nice, but I like, unless it was going to enable you to win, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think we have 32 coins here.
Oh, well, would that be the only way to win? I mean, 5 28.
Oh, actually not,
No, so
right? You have to
25 or 24.
No, 22. 22.
Well, oh, right, because you can trash the curse. Yeah, 22. Yeah. Well, actually,
That doesn't seem too far off.
with 2 counterfeits,
Well,
so
15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21. Whoa. I'm getting to 21. Oh no,
15,
no, I'm
16,
not
17,
because like
18,
if you draw, then you can play the treasurer.
yeah, I
I
get
don't think
18.
we're there.
Yeah.
Mm.
But but charm for gain effectively gets you like like an extra 3 coins. So it is
Mm-hmm.
more like 21, right? You buy the charm is basically worth 5 coins rather than 2. So it is basically 21, which is to say still a coin short.
But isn't it?
Because you counterfeit, gold. But maybe you don't. Maybe you counterfeit, charm, gold then.
But isn't it? Don't you need just 15 then? Like a duchy gets you 2 witches, and then you buy 2 more witches if you counterfeit the charm.
Counterfeit the charm, yeah. And which you have that. You have 3 from the counterfeits, 9 from the golds. That's 12, and the goat is
Oh, it's still
13.
not enough.
Yeah.
Ah,
But
ah.
you don't want to be buying. I guess the thing is, you don't want to be buying the duchy. You want to. Oh, but you have to because you can't. Yeah.
I mean, that's the cheapest, right? 15 and 3 buys would be the
Yeah. Well, I mean,
cheapest.
if you could
option.
buy Old Witch and gain Old Witch, but you can't. So, yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, I guess that treasure trove is going to pay off for Tracer. Tracer has 2 charms,
But only 1 counterfeit,
but only
right?
1
Or no, wait.
counterfeit.
Tracer just got a second
Oh, no,
counterfeit.
yeah.
Okay, we are. Oh, we're playing the treasure and getting the
Oh,
silver.
that's right. I forgot about that possibility. Does
Yes,
that
but it
bring us
doesn't.
to 15?
Well, we don't have. No, we don't have the gains because you don't have the second counterfeit.
That's right. Yes. Yeah.
So you either have
Okay.
2 buys and up to 2 charm gains, or you have up to 4 buys by counterfeiting the charm. But either which way, you don't have like the 5 gains that you need.
So are we gonna see double province?
Double province seems a little risky. Tracer has 2 villagers and doesn't have that many draw cards in the deck. If Tracer can draw, like, so isn't going to run into the problem that Fircoal has here with a bunch of dead draw, at least not as quickly. Double province estate though, that might be. I might feel okay with that. I was thinking you double province and Tracer might be able to double province estate, but double province double estate might be pretty tough for Tracer to reach.
Yeah, but then like Fircoal's never gonna draw again. So
That's true.
that's kind of
Yeah, that is true.
just a risky
Yeah,
point.
if it's true, if Fircoal does that, then Tracer can just like play for multiple additional turns. So maybe you take 1 province and then take like. Although this is like, I want more. If the line we're taking involves like getting some more villagers, I want more buys than this because I want more snake witches. Although you can't take too many.
Yeah.
But
I wonder if like even 2 is too many.
it's possible, yeah. Okay, now we're doing. What is happening? We don't need to counterfeit the gold. We're counterfeiting the silver. That's probably what it is.
Or not counterfeiting at all.
Oh, that's weird. Okay. I don't.
Okay.
Not quite sure I understand the rationale there,
Mm-hmm.
or like what the game plan is. I don't know. Like taking the duchy, it just looks rough.
Yeah.
But maybe there. I don't know. I don't have any like amazing better ideas. So yeah,
Okay,
Tracer just got through the deck and still has a villager left.
can Tracer win? Probably not because I don't hit 24 off of this.
Well, you counterfeit gold charm. You not? So 3 coins, 3 from the counterfeit,
22.
6 from the gold is 9.
22.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Yeah. Okay.
Close.
The other way to do it would be province, duchy, 5 or 4 old witches. There's no way you get there, right? Like, you can get the old witches with counterfeit, charm. You can buy a duchy and get your 4 old witches, but can you get a province as well?
Oh, yeah, you can.
So that's a win. 3 from the counterfeits, and then the treasure trove gets you to 5. Yes. The counterfeits
But
plus the
that's
treasure
not
trove get you to 5 gold,
that's
silver,
not a win.
copper,
That's
isn't it?
no.
Why not?
Fircoal wins the tie.
Oh, oops. Okay, so yeah, you also need an estate so that you're short. Okay.
Yeah, Tracer is still in a better position, I would say, just because
Yeah,
uh
because Firkal's deck isn't going to continue functioning.
yeah.
On the other hand, Tracer has to play pretty carefully. Whoa, counterfeiting the treasure trove! That's
Mm-hmm. Is that what you had
bold.
in mind?
No. No, it is not. I mean, I guess Tracer can afford to buy several smithies and like charge up his deck for one more turn and then take, some points here. I don't think you risk taking a province, Tracer.
Mm-hmm.
Uh
So like maybe
I would have maybe considered one of those charms for gains and done Duchy Treasurer with that. Or Treasurer, or taken them both as gains and done Treasurer double Duchy. But okay. That
mm-hmm.
that ought to be pretty safe. I wonder
Mm-hmm.
if you're supposed to take an estate
Yeah.
here as Tracer.
Unless you're just fully dead and on your next hand, that seems like a good position.
Yeah. Another Snake Witch.
Rough.
Yeah, that's just good how it's gonna be for Fircoal now, unless they can
Yeah.
find a way to add more villagers back into the deck. Surely like fair better than 2 Snake Witches. Really? Why? I want those villagers. But Academy, I want villagers. And why do you really care about
Oh.
having fair anyway? Like, at this point, aren't you more likely to win the game by emptying provinces than piles?
Oh, wow.
Oof.
Rough. And Fircoal is gonna take the game. That's not not what I expected, for
Another
sure.
smithy better. Yeah, that I could see. Another smithy.
Mm-hmm. I don't think Mick is listening actually, but that's
It's okay.
that's his problem, yeah. All right. So that was interesting for sure, that end game.
Yeah, I mean, that's that is the advantage of being in the lead on a board like that. Like it is definitely like a low reliability situation.
Mm-hmm. All right. We have Shy Investment and Order of Astrologers. We
Yeah.
have many villages. We have Trashing. We have Plus buy, it's bridge, puka, draw. This looks fun. There's also student.
Swamp Shack, small council room, also for draw.
Yeah. Yeah. What was
Two
the
horse
other
hostelry
one?
here for Tracer.
3 horse?
Oh no, you got to play one of the
Oh, wait.
cockers.
Oopsie. No, I was looking at Fircoal's hand.
Oh no, it just goes with the puka. Okay,
That makes sense.
investment, yeah. And you top deck it, and then depending on what you see, you consider discarding it. But I think here, with an Satan hand, I expect it to get played.
Mhm. Oh, Fircoal opened Jewel Egg?
Yeah,
Oh, because I didn't want to play the Curse Gold, I see.
right.
Okay.
I don't think I agree with. I think I would have opened puka investment and top deck the puka, but
Hmm. Amphora. Nice. So are we working towards a bridge mega turn here?
I would think so.
Okay.
It's although the loot suggests maybe not, but I mean you want to draw anyway, so like I would think
Yeah, I was wondering if the loot was just like an opportunity buy of like, will I have 2 money in deck and
right.
in
Yeah, no, it's
hand?
an interesting question. I would be I would certainly be inclined to go for the bridge megaturn here.
Mm,
But
that's
having
a
a
nice
few loots in
call.
that deck isn't going to be like a bad thing necessarily, but I think, you know, if you end up drawing your deck, loot will be less good payload than bridge unless you just don't have the actions or something.
Hmm.
Sorry, what were you going to say?
Oh, I just thought the figurehead was a nice pull for Tracer.
Yes. I wonder if anybody's going to rotate to conjure. There we go. Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, I guess a lot of the times, unsurprisingly, with student in hand, people haven't been hitting 4. But yeah, conjure looks really nice with hostelry bridge, and then
Really?
later in the game,
Yeah.
of course, with bridge and play
Yes.
or bridges.
Yes. Definitely. Oh
Oh no, we
no.
do not want that.
We don't.
This looks like a nice hostelry.
Or
Not.
not. Surely you can,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I can see it.
Hmm. Tracer hasn't really picked up a lot of favors. Or maybe I just didn't pay attention. Well,
Yeah,
certainly
I mean,
can
I
pick
think
up
he's
one
mostly
here.
used the student not to trash treasures.
Hmm.
But I think it will get treasure here, or in a favor here.
Tracer is definitely thinner than
Yes.
purple.
Yes. I wonder if Tracer is going to be tempted to trash investment for VP here. I don't think I would worry about that.
No. No, I mean, I feel like the investment is nice just because it's shy. I wouldn't trash it.
Oh, interesting. doesn't want to trash with the investment at all here. I was expecting. I mean,
that's a good trade for horses.
maybe not having a horse and not having a copper is better for reliability. Having both the horse and the copper is better for payload. So many jeweled eggs, and nobody's gained a bridge. I'm starting to wonder.
Well,
Oh, hammer!
oh, clutch. Okay.
Hammer time. Oh.
Tracer feels very ahead here.
Yeah. And Tracer
Gain
has
and
not
play.
gained a whole bunch of jeweled eggs. Coincidence?
Hmm.
I guess he's gained
Well,
two.
yeah, I was gonna say it's just one more
Yeah.
jewel egg. So gain and play bridge.
Well, first it's going to be like student trash copper draw a horse to draw. Oh, never mind. Oh, I see. I see. Okay, right. Duh. Although,
Oh,
that yeah, I am surprised by no gain and play here. I would have thought gain and play bridge for sure.
maybe just a little conservative about the horses.
Well, I was thinking you don't. I was thinking you get a hostelry, but you don't bother to take horses off of that one, and then you conjure like, or sorry, then you draw. You student trash. You draw student hostelry. Then you conjure for bridge. Student trash again, and you draw with the horse. You draw bridge student, and then you can
Mhm.
you can buy a hostelry and discard some stuff like. But anyway, whatever. Still no bridges.
Maybe now.
Maybe now.
Maybe here.
There we
Hello.
go.
Hello, bridge. Ooh, I like it.
Puka trashes doubloons. That's right. Get out of here, doubloons.
That feels very satisfying, yes.
If you're going to play both hostelry, you should have played Conjure before Puka. Was there an option to do that? Oh, yeah. Puka underdrew by one.
Hmm.
Yeah. I remember even thinking about
Interesting.
that very briefly when Tracer played it, and then I didn't count it. And I was like, well, I'm sure Tracer knows what he's doing and wouldn't have wasted a draw.
Yeah. I would have thought so. Fircoal bought Swamp Shakes over Bridge, which I don't know that I agree with.
Well, Fircoal hasn't been drawing, but then again, I don't know that Swamp Shax is going to draw for Fircoal, so yeah.
Yeah, and they just added hostelries, so I don't know. It's just that like I
I mean,
see Tracer and I'm like, Fircoal,
yeah.
get your stuff on.
I mean, it is like I want to say like all else
Over.
being equal, you would rather you play the conjures to gain the payload and then play the payload than and have the deck control already. But Swamp Shax is a little weird when it comes to that sort of thing. So get out of here, student.
Mhm. Your time is over.
Is now hammer time. Yeah,
It
yeah, get that copper
is.
back so you can get a horse because you aren't going to spend it.
Two bridges, Swamp Shakes?
I don't. I don't think you necessarily need to take any bridges right now as Tracer because you can just conjure them.
That's true. 3 swamp shacks?
Maybe. And how many? I don't know. You could just take another hostelry. Okay, counselor.
Making very sure.
Yeah.
Oh, these jewel eggs. Look at them jewel eggs. Bridge and swamp shacks, bridge and hostelry.
Bridge and bridge. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Endless Chalice is actually really nice here with the
Mhm.
bridges. It's like you really care about the extra. Oh, wait.
Yeah, now you're not drawing is the thing.
Wait, what? Why did it like pause before drawing those 2 cards?
Order of astrologers.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I hadn't actually counted up. I was just assuming that the swap checks would draw enough.
No. No.
That's distressing.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Still
Well.
have this dang cursed gold.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, given that it didn't draw, I would think you would have just not trashed the jeweled eggs, right? You'd just rather trash like a copper, or not even play the student until you draw or something. I don't know. Definitely don't like just like not drawing through there. Or maybe you only take one bridge off conjure, and then you do the student trash, you get the chalice, you play one bridge, and then you draw. I don't know, something like that. Like I definitely don't like just failing to draw. You need to take
Yep.
the swamp shacks off conjure, something along those lines.
Yeah. So can Tracer win here? I'm assuming he can.
I
Just
would
because he
think
has
so.
to. You think he can? You do think so, or you don't think so?
I would think so. Yeah, I think that
I don't
should be a
think the
win.
gains are there.
No, John says
No.
8 provinces probably, which like you have hammer and 2 conjures, so you can get like 3 more bridges, or you could also just hammer directly for a province, which I guess is easier. Yeah, well, obviously
That's
hammer
still
for
not
bridge doesn't do
enough.
anything this turn anyway. But
Still not enough gains, is it? 5.
you have enough
Oh no, you
buys to
do.
empty
Okay.
provinces. Yeah,
Yep. But do we have enough money?
yeah. I mean, they'll cost like
4. So we don't.
no. They get more bridges.
So we
Conjure
can.
another
We're
bridge.
done.
What?
That's. Oh, I see.
Conjure another bridge.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
And now, yeah,
Oh, I see. Okay.
yeah. I think maybe there were other ways to do this, but it's good enough anyway.
Okay. So, second player advantage
Yep.
for now.
Dominion is known for this.
It's true. All right. Game 3. Seize the day and change and cage. Not great draw.
To put it mildly.
Possession. I don't know. I
Possession
think
and Hagler.
Aigleur.
Galerie.
Galerie. Change.
Vian.
Vient. Cage. Palace. Okay. I don't think I like this. I think I would see this and cry. What?
Yeah, like
What?
you can get a little draw by processing forums, but it not much. It's just German class. In German class, you learn how to do a bad French accent, right? That's what I was always told. Well, your French accent is fine. Mine obviously isn't. So,
Okay, Prozession, Forum, Galerie. Palast.
we're just not
Okay.
even playing the cage. Oh no. But yeah, I think so. They've both gotten a soothsayer and a change, and yeah, I think just aiming for like remodeling into provinces essentially off of soothsayer golds is a pretty reasonable line to take. You can also get some palace points in there potentially.
Yeah, Fircoal definitely having the edge here with their 2 cages already set up, which is nice. Although obviously cages are gonna pop.
Yeah,
If that is your
it's still nice for
strategy.
now, right? It'll still
Oh,
help
for
in
sure.
the building phase, such as it is.
Yeah.
Is Tracer going to get another cage? No, just a silver.
I don't know. I feel like I don't know. Yes, I would have gone for cage, but maybe it's not the time.
It's just hard to collide enough junk to make the cage good, I think, at this point in the game.
True.
And also the amount of time that it holds the junk out of your deck is smaller or shorter, briefer. It's a
Littler.
littler, yes.
Fewer.
Fewer. The time is fewer, yes. Indeed.
Maybe another forum.
That
How
was
do you
kind of a
feel about
weird.
second
Oh,
Soothsayer?
yeah, maybe. I was looking at Fircoal's turn, so change curse into silver and then buy silver seems kind of weird to me. Like, why not just change curse into gold and then pay debt, and then you have a gold instead of 2 silvers? I think that's better on this board.
Yeah, I was wondering about related things. Like not on that specific turn, but maybe a turn earlier. Like
Yeah.
why discard change when you
Oh, I think that was because Tracer. Yeah, I was just trying to get as much of the junk as possible to set aside, and then like it's like
Oh
if you
no,
keep
I
the.
meant on Fircoal's turn, yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, to play the soothsayer. No plus actions except for procession on forum.
Which is not gonna happen.
It seems unlikely. The cages will
Why not?
definitely push them to green a little later than they probably would have otherwise on this board.
Yeah.
Like this is a turn. Okay, well,
Ooh.
so Firkle does it anyway, but this is exactly the kind of turn where, like, you would if you had some other thinning strategy, you'd probably unhesitatingly just like take a province. But it's like, well,
Oh, and seizing. Interesting.
oh,
I don't know. I think I would have seized the next turn, right? When you have like all your cage stuff in hand.
they did have all the cage stuff in hand, right?
No, I mean like wait another turn. Like pop the cage and then on your next turn when you have the cage stuff in hand, play your turn and seize. But maybe this is safer. I don't know.
Why would you have done that? Like, what's the advantage of that?
I don't know.
Okay.
It feels like it makes more sense, but maybe
Plus
it doesn't.
buy is not really a thing here, like once the forums run, right? So I think part of the reasoning may have been that like you take a province, you seize, and then like you empty the forums, and now if Tracer wants to seize, he has to forego his buy phase.
I see. That makes sense. Are you going to change curse into province?
Why not?
Why not? Okay, I'll take a quick break. I'll be right back.
All right. Yeah, like this is the sort of thing you talk where just having the forums emptied makes it really sad. It's like, oh wow, I have like I don't know how much money it was, like 14 or something. Like, ugh. Probably, yeah, I was gonna say you probably go ahead and hang on to the estate at this point. Gold to province, but not quite enough for another province. That would be risky anyway, but maybe this is when you seize. Although if you were gonna do that, you could have. It probably doesn't
Hello.
matter. Hello. But yeah, if you're gonna do that anyway, you could have maybe changed a silver into a gold. It would have cost. Yeah. You could have changed silver into gold, and sorry, silver into province instead, and still paid the debt and seized. So
Hmm. Is there a chance for any of them to change a thing into a province and buy province?
it's difficult. It's just difficult to have enough money in hand to make that work.
Hmm.
Which is one reason you might have wanted a remodel instead of a change. But it would have been worse in the early game, so. Yeah, Tracer doesn't take province there. I mean, it's not going to matter, but I would say to the extent that it could matter wisely, because like literally Fircoal just has to see a change in order to be able to gain a province. So very dangerous to take the second to last province without like a pretty secure lead.
Well,
Here, of course, Fircoal can. Oh, I was gonna say Fircoal can safely take the second to last province, but chooses not to. I'm not really sure I understand that.
well, I guess it's easier to gain double duchy on a turn than it
It
is to
is
gain double
easier,
province.
sure, but I just like denying Tracer the opportunity to get double province also seems like it's valuable as well.
True. So we're going for palace points now. Nice.
Oh gosh. I haven't been keeping track of that at all. I have no idea where they are. Maybe they do. I hope they do.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, yeah.
All right. Second player advantage
Fircoal
continues.
they each got 12 palace points. Dang.
Wild.
That's kind of a lot.
Ooh, I see peasant.
Yep.
I see a turtle. I see summon. I see players playing too fast.
Man, 5-2 here would be so good.
Yeah. What would you do on 5-2? Summon remake
I
by
don't know. Yeah, I
peasant?
think summon remake and then buy peasant turn 2. It would be tempting
Mm,
to summon peasant, but summon remake seems too
mm,
good.
for sure.
You
Okay,
yeah, and you could because you could turn the estates into ghost towns and then basically draw
yeah,
your deck turn
yeah,
3.
basically just win.
uh,
But, no one did, no one had
no one had
5-2,
5-2,
so
yeah.
we get to see a somewhat more balanced game, I expect.
Yes. Yes. Yes, rather than just
Um,
instant disgustingness.
Are you gonna, between Tragic Hero and Storyteller, what would you go for here?
Um, I don't think Storyteller is particularly good, right? You're gonna trash a lot of coppers with remake,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah. So yeah, I think Tragic Hero. It's gonna be interesting, like with the timing of like popping the Tragic Heroes. Um, you can use heroes will pop into golds, which makes Storyteller good. That is true. But like, does it make Storyteller as good as another tragic hero? What's the thing? Especially because you're gonna be playing with Disciple and stuff. The other thing you can do is like if you can disciple a tragic hero, you can set it aside with Way of the Turtle, and then it can't trash itself, but you still get the gold.
Mm-hmm. Tracer decided to summon a remake there. That's interesting.
Yeah. Well, you can turn the other remake into a 5 if you want.
That's true.
Ooh, the soldier attack into the turn where you summoned remake.
Mm-hmm. Rough.
Rude.
Rough. Well.
Can we gain summon with this? With this strategy? I
Do you
mean,
even know how to play this game?
no.
Aw.
How much copper has Tracer trashed? I guess it's possible. Yeah, not much. I guess it's possible that Storyteller is better right now.
I was thinking that also because Fircoal hasn't. I don't know. For some reason, I feel like, oh, they both have remakes. They're gonna be like Sen Super soon, but
Yeah.
we're not at that stage yet. So.
Mm-hmm. Nope.
Mm-hmm.
Just take the tragic hero. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Hello.
Interesting. Didn't really accomplish a whole lot, but
True. Melting the ghost town pile. Here we
we
go.
just immediately pop the tragic hero. Okay. Well, like that was avoidable. Tracer could have just played like the soldier first. So
Oh, I would have discarded a ghost town there, but oh well. That
hmm.
probably doesn't matter too much.
Having as many ghost towns as possible is pretty nice.
Hmm,
Like, because the board is very terminal heavy.
that's true. Yeah, so presumably Fircoal. Oh, okay. Never mind. Fircoal won the ghost town split, I'm pretty sure.
Yes. Disciple the
Yeah,
Artisan.
beautiful.
Let's go.
Are you going for teacher?
I almost never do. I'm not sure why this would be an exception.
I thought because of the actions, maybe.
Yeah.
But with 6 ghost towns, maybe you're good anyway.
Yeah, I think so. I guess the thing about turtling a tragic hero is it's still going to pop unless you just turtle it again. Or unless you have like something else turtled that decreases your hand size, which would just be like remake. I guess
Mhm.
artisan. No, artisan turtled artisan doesn't decrease your hand size. Yeah.
Or you have your opponent samurai attack you.
Or yeah, soldier. Yeah, that's true.
No, 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 it has to be the samurai.
Oh, I see. My mistake.
Mhm.
You dare to disciple artisan again.
Oh, yes. Or not.
Well, there's still another artisan to be discipled.
It's
Oh,
true.
disciple.
Beautiful.
You can disciple the card that you artisan for. Incredible.
Mm. Are you, though?
Uh,
It looks like oh. Oh, well, we wanna
no.
the actions.
That seems reasonable, though.
Mhm.
So this
This
is like,
is nice. Top deck storyteller, play peasant.
I kind of want to. I kind of want to turtle the remake so that I have the option of just removing it from my deck.
Hmm. Yeah, I can see that.
I was thinking artisan, a storyteller on top, and
Yeah.
turtle the remake. You don't need the peasant is like you don't need the buys. Do you care about getting a soldier? Maybe you do. Do you care about? Do you think you're going to get another disciple? I mean, you could. So, hmm. Province now. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see. Like, you're going to be able to build bigger in the sense that the artisans are going to give you more stuff, but it's kind of hard to see like waiting on greening being particularly important or valuable. Like, you can take a province this turn, and maybe you can hit 2 next turn, and yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, okay. Well,
Oh, I was wondering about cardinals.
there's just there's only so much terminal space, but unless you, I guess
Yeah.
maybe if you do get a teacher, man, I really don't want to trade in a disciple though. I mean, I never do.
Mm, a silver.
I was wondering if you want to try to balance those ghost towns and only play 3 of
Yeah,
them.
me too. Me too.
I mean, this having the extra actions this turn will make it easier to do what I was talking about, and maybe like turtle the remake at least and get that out of the way. So that's something. Yeah, why do you want another silver? That is unexpected.
Mhm. I guess we'll find out. Do you disciple peasant here? Over ooh.
Turtling the disciple
Or
makes some
not.
sense. Although it would have been better. Ooh, I was gonna say it would have been better if you could have like used an artisan to top deck a draw card.
Yeah, so now you find your disciples and your artisans and just kein Stuf.
Disciple, disciple, artisan, artisan.
Mhm.
Wee.
Oh, or not.
Well, I mean, this will definitely let you buy the cards that you need to buy to
Yeah, yeah.
continue.
I mean, it's in hand. Yeah, okay. Well, Fircoal breaking the curse. 3-1, securing a tie at least.
Mm-hmm. And
On to game 5 with Tireless Carpenter. Seems nice. Ooh. Wow. What do you...
yes.
I mean, like, there's Rope, there's a Tireless Carpenter, and there's University. I feel like these are
Yeah.
3 forecast cards that I would very much like to have in my deck.
Yeah. Yep. I agree.
So,
Um
ay, ay, ay. So I would take a silver, but then like, what is the forecast? Uh, I guess a carpenter.
well, if you were going to open potion, I think there's a pretty good argument for pairing that with warehouse instead of silver.
That makes sense. I think I would open potion the least of the 3 options. What about you?
Yeah, I can see that. Although University with footpad is really nice, but then so is Carpenter.
Right.
So yeah, it's probably just got to be Carpenter with footpad,
Mm,
and they both go with the warehouse for I think kind of the same
yeah,
reasons that I was talking about. So you
yeah.
just want to find. Well, I didn't. I guess I didn't actually give any reasons, but you want to find.
No, I mean, it's clear. Which is yeah, that makes sense. So,
I'm gonna get
uh,
another rope here.
could get another carpenter too.
That's
I don't know
also
if
that's
2 is
true.
too many. I don't know.
Uh I don't know. Two is definitely not too many. I think I feel confident saying that. Second witch's hut does not seem correct to me for Firkle. I think you might just want. Oh, Band of Misfits makes sense. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. So Tracer unfortunately collides both of his ropes. Or I don't know if that's unfortunate actually.
Eh.
Maybe not.
At this point in the game, I don't think it matters too much.
Mm.
You have a bunch of ropes. Do you need a banish?
Oh, beautiful.
I think it's just going to be tough to spend like your buy on
Yeah.
banish here, but I
Yeah.
guess we'll see. Like at least until you get more draw, and then at that point, maybe you've already trashed more stuff with rope anyway. I certainly wouldn't be surprised if we don't see any banishing.
Mhm. Yeah, it just feels too slow. And not yeah, just not really accomplishing that much when
Yeah,
you have these other forecast cards available. Ooh, are
interesting.
we
Playing the
going
witch's hut before the carpenter. That surprises me. Because like you play the carpenter first, you're going to see more cards that you potentially discard with the witch's hut. So that's sure a
Alright,
lot of ropes.
Carpenter is activated now.
Yeah. Tracer has at least 5 ropes, but I think more than that. Gained another, so 6 ropes, 7. No, at least 6 ropes.
That's a lot of ropes.
Tracer just it's like doesn't want Fircoal to be able to gain other stuff with the Carpenters. It's like shut it down, shut it all down.
Yeah, yeah. Abort mission. For sure. Okay, okay. Presumably the
Yeah, now
Misfits are gonna be a village. Oh, okay. Oh, it is a village. Oh, I was
yeah,
like,
the
what about
Carpenters are outside of trashing estates are going to be kind of bad now, like for at least a little while, because the
because they're tireless.
trashing coppers is
Yeah.
the
Hmm. That's a lot of witches' huts.
a lot of ropes.
And yeah, very many ropes. This is nice.
Another mining village.
Yeah,
Does anybody ever actually go for a potion here? I mean, it seems kind of late now, but
it does. No, I would go mining village.
it's still like University is still a good card.
Yeah, that's true. Ooh.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that.
No, I like it. Goes on the offensive. I don't know if that's necessarily better than trashing your estate, but
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
I would take another witch's hut.
I mean, I guess the thing is, Tracer does have a whole bunch of ropes to trash that estate with, so it's like
We could banish too.
there
Hmm.
it is.
I like that. Oof, rough.
Thanks,
Hmm.
Carpenter. Still do feel like I would really like a university. Like witches' huts are expensive. Like being able to just gain
True.
them, pretty nice.
True. But is that you saying Fircoal should trash rope into potion?
No, that is not what I was
Okay.
saying.
Just making sure.
And I'm not sure when anybody should have taken a potion or if.
Yeah.
It just feels like, dang, I would really
Hmm.
like a university or two in my deck.
Hmm. Yeah, I really felt like there was no time really.
Hmm. The thing is, the payload is going to be so slow to ramp, though.
Yep. Well, yeah, yeah.
You've got these carpenters, but you don't have like a gold gainer.
I mean, Tracer has footpad, but yeah. Looking to balance the duration draw
Nope.
or not. Just kidding.
Warehouses are also like, Witch's Hut only increases your hand size by one, and then Warehouse decreases it by one. It's just like all feels very like
Yeah.
constrained.
Okay, for Cole picking up a footpad of their own.
We are not trashing copper with the ropes. Is that just because we have no payload? I guess so.
I think so. I mean, look at this.
Yeah. If we just get rid of one of these carpenters.
Over trashing cars, you mean?
Trashing curse is like, what are you trashing it into? A copper and a state? Like, I mean, you can do it. It's fine.
Payload. That copper.
Yeah.
Very precious. Very valuable. Well, what do you want instead of the carpenter? More.
Witch's Hut, Band of Misfits, I guess. I don't know. I mean, just going into estate and then estate to mining village or whatever is fine too. It's just slow. So slow.
Yeah.
It's all slow. That's
Yeah.
the problem.
No. Yeah, understood. Who do you think is ahead here?
I guess Tracer's deck is a little bit more controlled. Fircoal's got more draw. I don't know. Now that Fircoal has the footpad, it's pretty even, I guess. Tracer's got more ropes, that's nice.
Mm-hmm. So that leaves the warehouse on top, I think.
So just discard Carpenter Warehouse, I guess. Unless you want to trash a warehouse.
Oh, discards the footpad. Interesting.
Well, I guess if you're gonna do this and then draw the warehouse and then
See,
this.
I always forget about the footpad.
If you don't want the warehouse on top, which I don't know. Should be a mining village pileout. Yeah. Quite possibly.
I could see that. If you can activate both of your witches' huts.
So by
then
duchy.
That would work.
There you go. Fircoal's on it.
Yep. They see it.
Hard if you don't pop the mining villages. True.
Oh,
but I assume that's because Tracer is not going for it because Fircoal bought the duchy.
Yeah, I think so too. And also, that's just a thing that you forget.
Well,
I feel like this happens to me so often.
It has a prompt, but yeah. You do get used to ignoring the prompt, though.
Exactly. Yeah.
No, I don't think I would have gone for that here as Tracer.
Mm-hmm.
Trash is 1, though, to hit province, I'm assuming. Yeah.
There we go.
Now, can Fircoal do that? I don't think so.
No. I'm pretty sure.
Does go for a mining village pop, though, so maybe Fircoal thinks so.
But you're gonna need a duchy on top of 4 mining villages. That's
Yeah, well, you got the 2 carpenters.
Yeah, but
and you do have plus buy from ropes in your deck. You don't need to discard to give out a curse after this. Also, potentially,
you also need to have targets that you can carpent into mining villages. Right, you can't just like carpent
Yes,
curses
yes,
into
that's true.
mining
Yes,
villages. So
yes, yes.
I don't. I mean, maybe these pops are just to guarantee province. Well, I guess you can carpent the warehouses into mining village, but there's only one left, so
Hmm.
uh, risky, risky. And now I think Fircoal has popped all of their mining villages, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, and also can't play. So Fircoal could currently empty piles for loss, maybe not even. Yeah, no, I guess yeah, because you could just not you could trash the footpad. Or no, well, yeah, you don't have another card, but you're gonna draw a card. I don't know what that card is gonna be though. Yeah, I don't know. It's okay. Yeah, I was thinking about this. Aha, yeah, the estate pylon. Okay,
Oh,
okay, there you go.
okay, nice.
I wasn't sure Firkle had the gains to do that, but
Mhm.
that's what I was thinking about. Is like if you do a curse to estate.
Yeah, that was not on my radar at all. That was really cool.
Yeah.
Very cool coming
I wish I had
through.
spoken up the first time I was started thinking about it, so I could have looked smarter.
It's okay, we believe you.
But
I think you've
had
established
Tracer taken any?
yourself
Were
as
there?
a smart Dominion player.
Yeah. Had Tracer taken any estates? Like, were there any estates? Oh,
There
probably
were
there.
6 estates
Right,
left.
because at least once there was like an earlier curse to estate trash.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
that's right. That's
Yes.
why it was possible.
Mm.
Mm.
Mhm. That was really nice. All right, so heading into game 6 for Cole already having secured the match,
Yep.
but um surely not gonna mind to win here as well.
Right. You
I
got to
see
establish true
aristocrat.
dominance, or try to anyway.
Yes. Um I see aristocrat and I have a weakness for aristocrat. I'm not saying that you need to buy it here. I'm just mentioning that it's there.
I recommend you check out my Rising Sun mix match with Super Nick, if you like aristocrat.
Did you ignore aristocrat or did you stomp them with aristocrat?
The former. They did not ignore aristocrat. I
Oh,
did.
well,
They did
that
not.
would have been me.
All right.
All
So
right.
I suspect there will be
Yeah.
some aristocrat ignoring going on here.
Hmm.
We get the Skulk opening with encampment is quite nice.
Very nice. Yeah.
The trashing situation is of course quite limited here with just Stonemason. Plus,
Yeah. No, you
Skulk
put.
with trashing one of your junk cards with locusts.
Hmm. This is very nice. Very fast too.
Miserable.
It's so miserable.
Yeah. You play an encampment so that you can Stonemason overpay for something. I guess you're not even guaranteed to be able to do that. Mission here.
Caravan?
The problem with mission is that it doesn't. You can't like get anything on your mission turn, but you do get to give out curses. So
I mean, if you stonemason your gold, you can pick up a card.
this looks pretty good though.
It does.
Ferryman with Swamp Shacks is actually pretty nice because you get like an extra card in your deck that you can play like easily before the Swamp
Yeah.
Shacks.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like I don't blame the players for prioritizing Capital City and Old Witch, of course.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I don't know Capital City that well. I feel like Cap City versus Ferryman Swamp Shacks. I don't know.
This the
Um,
sifting is really nice. I do think it was weird that
true.
uh oh, I guess okay, with this line this makes more sense. I was looking at Fircoal discarding the curse and thinking, well, you'd rather stonemason a curse than a copper, but Fircoal didn't stonemason either because just took like gold to plunders and then silver to encampments, so
Hmm.
oh wow.
Okay.
That was a faster
Treasure
sign.
Eraser is done. Uh, yeah, that was surprising, but
Well,
yeah,
I think I
guess.
mean Firkle had definitely got off to a more explosive start
Yeah.
with the stonemason stuff
Mhm.
lining up nicely.
Mhm.
So I mean, of course, I wouldn't resign in that position, but that's because I don't like resigning in general.
Mhm.
I always want to play to my outs, such as they are, but not everybody feels that way. And to be fair,
Yeah.
like when you're playing another A league
Yeah.
player, you know that they're probably not going to fumble, down the stretch.
Yeah. So, congrats to Fircoal on a very impressive first match of the season.
Yeah, I do think it looks a little bit more lopsided than it was, if for no
Yeah.
other reason than the game where the Academy game. I think Tracer very easily could have won that. Should have been favored to win it going into like the last turn, and then just had a dud.
Yep.
Um,
Yep. Yep.
but Firkle did still position themselves in a way to take advantage of that, which is certainly to their credit. So
Mhm. Yes. Very good Dominion.
and very fast Dominion.
Yeah, very fast. Yeah, definitely faster than usual.
Yeah.
But as strong as usual, I would say.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. Well, thanks for tuning in, everyone,
Thank you.
and thank you for inviting me to commentate this with you.
You're so welcome. And I guess we'll see everyone the next time we'll be doing commentary, which might not be this time next week. In fact, very likely it's not this time next week.
I have the utmost confidence that it will not be this time the next week.
Yeah, we have plans for this time next week. So
That's right. All right.
bye, everyone.
Bye.